Hello, Shoyan here. I am a carpenter based in Japan. Last time, I renovated the kitchen and living room in my house. There's a 5 square meter pantry storage next to the kitchen. We should have renovated it back then, but we didn't. Now, it's gotten hard to organize, so I've decided to remodel it to make it easier to store more items.
この辺は全部お手製で作ったやつ。
そうやな、その場その場でなんか箱作ってみたり、どっかの箱の余ったら持ってきてみたりね。してやろうか。何や、シロアリか。もうごっついシロアリやから。
これシロアリの食った後け？
食った後ならええけど、現役でバンバンおるかもしれんな。
This area was originally designed as a back entrance, so it wasn't meant to be a pantry. As you can see, there's a 1.8 meter sliding door and a 1.8 meter kamachi, and we used to enter the house from here. The space under the stairs in front was reserved for storage, but over time, we added shelves here and there, and it eventually became a pantry, or rather, a storage space. This space is essential, so we decided to remodel it, but the 5 square meter area was packed with stuff. When we cleared it out, everything filled a 13 square meter room. I had a feeling this would be as tough as the kitchen renovation. We had to move everything, and the space is so cramped, so it's hard to work. But we're out of room, and my wife started complaining again, so I had no choice. I decided to tackle it. I can't make this space bigger, but I'll find a way to maximize storage and make it more convenient.
これ何点検口？
昔の点検口。
点検口って売ってねえだけやん。
いやいや、点検口。
I'm starting by dismantling the area. This is the only part of the house where plywood panels were used with exposed columns. 40 years ago, every house used thin plywood in closets or storage spaces. This plywood is less than 3 millimeters thick, about 2.7 millimeters. I didn't expect it to last this long, but now it's falling apart. After about 40 years, it's reached its limit. If I touch it, it peels right off. Since I'm only dismantling the storage area, I'm planning to leave the floor as it is and lay thick joistless floorboards over it, which should work fine.
ベニヤを通ってきて元はここやわ。これ木戸。これ木戸。
土の？
うん。
木戸？
木戸ってアリの道って書いて木戸や。これ走った後やけど。
でここから出てきたってこと？
かなあ。これやな。全然なんともねえやろ。
じゃあここで諦めたの？
ここでこう来てここまで来てちょっとやってみたんだけど
諦めたの？
諦めたんや。多分これもありなんや。この泥持って上がってここでやめたんや。
あ、これも過去に走ったやつ？
ほら軌道なんや。土の道なんや。でこっからこう入って根田を通してこっちから行ったかあっちから来たか。
I suspected there might be termites in this area, and sure enough, there were signs of them. I was going to just lay the new joistless floorboard over the old one, but it feels wrong not to check underneath. So I'll peel back the suspicious areas.
言っとるやろ。ほら。
あらビンゴやったな。
ビンゴや、ビンゴ。ビンゴ。
これもう全部切ってあるやん。
木目のこの冬目は食いたくない。
買っててか
A few years ago, we had termites in the house coming from the laundry room. We had a termite control company take care of it, but only this area was left out. As expected, termites were here too. Now, I feel like I need to dismantle all of the floor.
今はおらんってことは確かやな。
またここに巣返りしてくることある。
わからん。女王様が生きとればな。おるんけ？
これシロアリやん。生きとるで。
動いとる？
動いてる動いてる。これ抜け殻ちゃうかったよ。
Here they are, just as I thought. Active soldier termites. It's an unsettling sight. I was just going to peel a small section, but now I'm removing the whole floor. Just dismantling the floor because of termites won't solve the problem. We need to find where they're coming from. We've already confirmed there's a termite mud tube going up the middle floor post. I'm carefully dismantling the floor while tracking where exactly they're entering.
でもそんなおるほどのことはないや。
まあ確かにこの割れ目に入ってるわ。
ほら顔っぽいな。ここ走っとるわ。これの裏走ってたわ。コアが取ったんや。こっから上がって初めに言うとった通りな。
見事やな。
This happened because of the old construction method used around the earth floor. I think termite protection wasn't really considered back then. This type of construction was common in older homes. I'm glad we found the entry point. That's the most important thing.
ってことはこれ走ってこう置いて中山入っとんや。
硬そうな音じゃないとあかんと。
まあ3つは取らんってことやな。中ええとこ食われたんや。
I ended up removing everything down to the beams. It might actually make things easier to work with. I'm starting fresh, installing new beams from scratch.
一部触るこれ。まあまあまあまあ。
A regular handsaw can only cut at an angle when cutting a notch on the sill to join the beam. But with a multi-tool, I can make a deep vertical cut. This tool is really handy.
気のせいなのかな。
何それがシロアリ？シロアリというか。
この中走っとんやわ。硬いやろ。ほらほら。
あかん。
な下おらんやろ。ねこれ多分こんだけおらんと思うよ。上3分のまあ半分か3分の2残って下は
全然あかんやん。
な。
Termites spread out in all directions, looking for a way through. When they hit a dead end, they just keep searching in another direction, probably thinking, we can't go that way, but we can eat this way. The area where they traveled ends up fully covered in dirt. Normally, termites bring dirt from the ground to create tunnels, but our walls are made of mud plaster. Termites can carry mud from anywhere, making this an ideal environment for them. But when they hit spots they don't like, they stop. It's strange. I'll be using Hinoki cypress for the new beams and joists. However, termites can still eat through Hinoki. Chestnut wood, on the other hand, is traditionally known to resist termites. Chestnut is also water resistant and termites don't seem to like it. I've never seen chestnut sills get damaged by termites. That's why chestnut has always been the best choice for sills, as it's ideal for resisting both rot and termites. Only this area hadn't been treated for termites before. Since they ate through it and I dismantled everything, I asked the exterminator to come as soon as possible. They kindly came at short notice. He's injecting chemicals into the damaged sills. As you can see, he's applying a generous amount. While this won't restore the sills, it will kill any remaining termites and prevent new ones from coming in. That is the only way to control them. There's no way to directly target the queen, but this method will stop more termites from entering. The crawl space under our house has both soil and gravel, so there are definitely multiple termite queens around. They're climbing in from different spots, so we're treating both the sills and the ground with chemicals. Now that both the old and new wood, as well as the soil, have been thoroughly sprayed, I'm starting to install the joists. With this, termites probably won't return to this area. I finished framing the floor for the pantry storage. I had only planned to lay new floorboards, but as you've heard, I was worried about termites, and sure enough, we found live ones. We urgently had the exterminator take care of it. Next time, I'll install the floor, walls, and shelves to finish the pantry. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.